So I want to share, good morning, God bless you all. I'm Unique here. I want to share this quick word that God put in my heart this morning. Do not, do not dream and believe for your life based off of the level of what you think you can do in your own strength and your own ability. Don't put limitations on what's possible for your life just because you're thinking and you're dreaming according to what you think you can do in your own strength and ability and resources. God told me this morning, He is my provider. He said He is your provider. So you don't have to limit your dreams and goals and what you want based off of what you can provide for yourself. He said dream and think and imagine as though there are no limits, because He don't have no limits. He got boundaries, but He don't have no limits. Don't limit what's possible for your life. Don't limit your imagination. Don't allow your imagination to be caged in by circumstances. This is powerful. Don't allow your imagination to be caged in by your current resources, or even by other people's resources that are connected to you. Your imagination is one of the most powerful ways that God gives you vision for your life. Don't restrict, don't reject when God is trying to give you a bigger vision and dream for your life by saying to yourself, nah, I can't do that. It's not possible. It's going to cost too much. It's going to cost too much money. It's going to take too much time. I don't have the time for that. I don't know how to do that. So you don't shut yourself off. Don't shut the voice of God off in your life just because what you have and who you are today doesn't look like the type of person. It doesn't look like the type of resources that's going to allow that to be possible. God does not have limits. The only limits God has as far as what He can do in our life are the ones that we place on Him. Don't become rigid. Don't become bitter. Don't become closed-minded just because of what you think you can do for yourself. If you were your provider, if we were our own provider, then that would be a different story. If we didn't have God, if we were like the nations who don't have a God, heathen who don't have God, that's different. They have to depend on themselves. They have to defend for themselves. They have to constantly be thinking about how to make a way for themselves. But God says in Matthew 6, He says that dominates the mind of unbelievers. Our thoughts shouldn't be consumed with what am I going to eat today? What am I going to drink? Because that means you're in a mode of self-preservation and being your own provider, being your own source. But God said, I am your source. I am your provider. You need to be like a child. Children don't be thinking about, you know what I'm saying, what their parents, they just do what their parents tell them to do. Not necessarily like that harsh, but they live, they be a child, they be themselves, they live, and they do what their parents tell them to do. Most children. But you have disobedient children, you know. But altogether, take the limits off of your imagination. For one day, sit and think, if I was not in this situation, if I didn't have this limited amount of resources, if I had unlimited options, if I had unlimited access to resources, how would I be dreaming? What kind of goals would I be setting? Right? That's it. I just wanted to share that. God bless you all. Once again, my name is I'm Unique. Thank you all so much for watching this channel, checking out the music. The Lord has been working, and there will be more music on the way, more covers, just more. God is doing some great and mighty things in this season. If you're in Christ, you probably already feel the shift, and you know, I'm not saying it's easy and it's delightful every day, all day, but it's blessed. If you're in Christ, you're in the best place you can be. If you're not in Christ, I hope that you know, maybe receive Jesus. I believe that you're going to receive Jesus soon if you're watching this video. And God is going to continue to work in your life and do amazing things. So That's it. Oh, if you check out the link in this description, excuse me, sorry. There is I have a poetry book out. It's called No Concealer. I also have some music it's on all music streaming platforms. I have a single out. It's called Live and Not Die. And I also have some merchandise that is out, some notebooks, and so much God is doing, y'all. So if you want to check any of that stuff out, I'm also on other social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter a little bit, Facebook a little bit, YouTube obviously. But yeah, you can check me out, follow me on all those things if you want to stay connected to the movement, and make your own movement. Don't just get on social media and be looking at everybody else's life and everybody else's stuff. See what God is calling you to do. See what God is calling you to create. You know what I'm saying? You can become you are a force as well. You can, you know what I'm saying? God got stuff for all of us to do. You just have to get on the board with it. That's it, you all. I pray that God blesses you. Have a great day. Take care.